Now go.
Ready? Have any of you ever wondered the history behind where you live? Have you ever asked yourself how your county was founded or who founded it? I wondered that, so I researched the topic, asked many people, and finally found the answer. Marion County, Kentucky is my home, and I now know the history surrounding the county. Today I would like to educate you about the establishment of Marion County, Kentucky, the foundation of the county, and the significance of the origin of the county. To begin, I would like to inform you about the first settlement of Marion County in 1789 by a group of 60 Catholic families looking for a refuge to secure their religious beliefs. The history of Marion County is very vague in most cases, but it was determined that the county was founded by these 60 families from Maryland. They were in search of a pastor and a church for their families. The first Holy Cross Church was built by Reverend Rohan. About 12 miles outside of Lebanon is St. Charles, where Charles Narings and 3 Kentucky women established the Sisters of Loretto, the first religious community of women in the U.S. Lebanon was formed as a city on January 28, 1815, which became the Marion County seat. The county was renamed after Revolutionary War General Francis Marion in 1834. The county also contains many sites dating back to the start of the county. These sites include the Loretto Mother House and Maker's Mark Distillery. Maker's Mark originator T. William Bill Samuel Sr. purchased the distillery known as Burke's Distillery in Loretto, Kentucky for $35,000 on October 1, 1953. Production of Maker's Mark started in 1954. The first bottle of Maker's Mark was bottled in 1958 and featured the brand's distinctive dipped red wax seal. In the 1960s and 1970s, Maker's Mark was widely marketed with the tagline, "It tastes expensive and is." After the brand's creation by Bill Samuels Sr., its production was overseen by his son, Bill Samuels Jr., until 2011 when he retired as president and CEO of Maker's Mark. His son, Rob Samuels, took his place in April 2011. The Loretto Mother House property was bought by Reverend Stephen Baden in 1796. It has been a working farm from the time the Reverend purchased the land in 1796 and named it St. Stephen's Farm. The Sisters of Loretto first called the Mother House home in 1824 and turned it into the center from which Loretto sent teachers to the western frontier and later to China, South America, Africa, and Pakistan. The 788-acre property is the permanent home for about 100 sisters and co-members today and includes the farm, a long-term care facility, residential buildings, and 2 retreat centers. The rich history of Marion County continued into the Civil War era. There are many important historical events that occurred in Marion County. In the 1860s, Lebanon was a key point on the L&M Railroad and the site of significant Civil War action. The city served as a recruiting center, a hospital, headquarters for the Union Army, and headquarters for the Confederate Army. General John Hunt Morgan's raiders came to Lebanon during the Civil War and burned 20 of the town's buildings after Morgan's brother Tom was killed during a battle. On the southern limits of Lebanon is the National Cemetery, where many of the Union soldiers who fell in the Battle of Perryville were laid to rest. Confederate General John Hunt Morgan's brother was housed in Holly Hill until war's end after being wounded during the 1863 Battle of Lebanon. Myrtle Dean Bed and Breakfast contains the footprints of Morgan's horse imprinted on the front stairway. Marion County is home to numerous historical sites after many historical events that took place in the area. Marion County is considered the heart of Kentucky because of its location, but also because of the history behind the county. The rich history fabricated the county I live in today. Lebanon, Loretto, St. Charles, Gravel Switch, Raywick, Bradwardsville, Calvary, and other communities contained in the borders of the county would not be what they are today without the historical events that took place throughout the years since 1789. After extensive research on the topic, I now have answered my many questions and I finally know the foundation of my home. Next time you drive through Marion County, stop and visit and remember everything you have learned today.